Good afternoon. How's everyone doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing outstanding. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I'm grateful for your strength, sacrifices, and wisdom. And to all those who have a difficult time on Mother's Day, our thoughts and prayers are with you as well. So, happy Mother's Day. And with that, we'll open it up to questions.
Coach, is there anybody standing out for you right now as somebody you see that you can utilize on special teams at rookie minicamp?
Yeah, I think there's a number of candidates out there. I think our scouting staff has done a phenomenal job. Not any really surprises out there, but just a couple candidates. Obviously, we'll see when the pads come on or when we get to do more real activities with the veterans in a couple weeks. We'll see where these guys stack up.
I know you've rotated guys through punt return before, especially the rookie receivers. What do you see with Burden? I know he did some of it in college, but if he can contribute back there.
Yeah, I mean, I see it as an ongoing competition, like we always have at the returner spot. So he'll be a candidate, and like I always tell you all, anybody who has a helmet on game day has a chance to return. So there'll all be options back there, and our job is to get them trained all because we never know who's will be available to us. So we'll get them coached up and teach all of them, and they'll have a shot to go compete, and we'll see who wins it.
Richard talks about Ruben's speed. What do you see? How fast is it?
Yeah, he's fast. Yeah, he's fast. Fast. 4.41, I believe it was coming out. 4.41, 4.42. So he's doing a nice job. But just like all the other rookies, you guys remember your first couple days on the job. Their heads are spinning. They're drinking out of fire hose, and they're trying to compete as best they can. So looking forward to working with him alongside all our other rookies as well.
You guys like, what did you identify about Kim that makes you think that he might have a chance?
Yeah, I mean, Kim is really, when you look at Kim, he's a rookie, but he has good experience. So he has 6 years of collegiate kicking, and some of those years are in inclement weather conditions. So when you have a rookie kicker that's somewhat experienced, the nature of that position. A lot of times those guys don't make it because they bounce around because they don't have the maturity level. What I see with this kid is a really mature kid um, that already has a routine, that already has a plan. Some of those 3 and 4 year guys you get coming out don't have that. So he has a little bit of experience, which you're able to see on the practice field. Obviously, a really strong leg, and we think he has a chance to kick in this league, but we'll see if he makes the most of his opportunity.
Richard, when you look at a guy like Luke Elkin, what are you evaluating in the long snapper position, and what have you seen so far?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we spent time with Luke, some time with Luke. Really like him. He snaps a really accurate ball, both long and short snaps. Sometimes what some people don't know just because maybe they don't do it. Like sometimes you get a really good guy that can short snap, but he can't long snap for like punts, or he's really good at punts and protection, and he's not good on field goals, which doesn't help the kicker. This kid has a chance uh, to be good at both, and he still has some areas that we need to work on, like with all rookies, and he's aware of that stuff that he needs to work on to have an opportunity to have a chance to compete. So we'll see what he's got.
What in
Back to Bird a little bit. What in his skill set maybe excites you when it comes to actually returning back?
Excuse me, who'd you say? I'm sorry, I missed it. Luther Burden. Yeah, same as I said with Courtney. He's gonna have a chance just like everyone else, but you see it on offense and you saw it in college, how electric he is with the ball in his hand. Like he's a different dude with the ball in his hand. So all we're looking for is playmakers that help us change field position and win games. So that's what I see in him, along with our other returners that we've acquired this offseason as well. I think our personnel and scouting department have done a phenomenal job creating competition at every level when it comes to returner, special teams, linebacker, corner. There's competition everywhere. And the best teams I've been on, that I've been fortunate to be a part of, there's a lot of competition, and you don't know who's making a roster, and that's the way we want it. And unfortunately, when you have to release, sorry, Courtney. Unfortunately, let me finish this thought. Unfortunately, when you have to release people at the end of like training camp or whatever, when you got a really good competitive football team, then other people start picking up your guys. Then you know you got a good team, you know. But that's a great question. Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Courtney.
All good. I know you have yet to get on the field with them, but what is it like for you having a veteran battery this year? I know Tori last year was a rookie coming in, and Scott didn't get here till August. Like, what is that for a coach? Like having guys that have already been together for a season and maybe having that continuity. What's that like for you?
Yeah, that's an excellent question, Courtney. It's been phenomenal that those guys were able to work together, all three of them together last year. Obviously, Cairo being the veteran of veterans in that group, consummate pro, always wants to work, always wants to get better at his craft. He has some things that he wants to reach this year that he's got, you know, a chip on his shoulder, and Tori as well. Tori didn't, even though he broke the record last year, they both did. Now, Cairo broke a record and Tori did, but they're both still irritated that they didn't finish as best as we could, in terms of things that they can get better at, and in terms of more kicks, more punts, more things that can help the team win. So they're irritated that they didn't play, even though they played good by some people's standards. Like we're chasing greatness. So I like that about them. And then Scott's fitting in well. Scott's doing a good job. So I'm excited about having all three of those guys back, and excited about the young guys we got in. So good competition brings the best out in all of us.
What impressed you about being on the field with the coaching staff this weekend?
Yeah, just more of the same. We got a little bit of it in phase two, but just seeing them uh, from phase two to obviously the mini camp we had with the veterans as well. I mean, what really impressed me is saw more of the same, but I saw like really good teachers. Like we got really good teachers here, and we got people that hold people really accountable. Like Ben, he don't mess around. Like he got a switch, and it is phenomenal, and we all follow his lead. So I've been thoroughly impressed with the coaching staff. I think Ben did an excellent job putting it together.
Tell me, what does it look like when he throws the switch?
You're out there. I think you saw it before. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, he's just coaching, you know? He's just coaching. I think we all are like that, you know? In our element, probably no different than you all when you start writing or doing what you're doing. Like you get locked in, you get laser focused. And, you know, the only mission that matters is that you get what you're trying to get done complete. And you want the process to be thorough. And that's what I see. So when I see him flip the switch, I love it. Like it's what you want.
You brought in now your second Australian punter. Is there something from that they're showing skill set wise that's different that keeps you going back to that pipeline?
Yeah, I mean, I think that they have done a phenomenal job, especially Pro Kick Australia. They've done a great job developing talent. They do a nice job, and Tori's come in and done a nice job. Obviously, the young rookie we had in did a nice job. I left a place where I had another Australian punter that was a part of Pro Kick. So, probably like last 6 or 7 years, that's all I know right now. But yeah, no, they do a great job. So yeah, they're all working hard, and we're excited for the next part of this deal. So good, thank you all, appreciate it.